Catch me car, mate. Alright guys, we're back with a quick episode. You just saw what we got. The GruppeM Intake. Growing up, this was the intake to have. I couldn't afford it back then, and I could barely afford it now, but we got it. So, full carbon fibre. I've already pre-assembled most of the bracketry, spacers and whatnot, just to make the install easy for when we do it. And make sure you don't leave those in there. Make sure you don't leave those in the intake. You might put the turbo. This one is signed by the CEO and founder of GruppeM. He's got a cool backstory. I'll put a link in the description of a bit of a write-up we found up on him. So to have it personally signed is pretty much a mad privilege to have with this car. Hopefully it doesn't come off. So we're going to quickly run you through a quick install video. Whole unit obviously is going to be removed and replaced. So this vacuum hose here, which runs up to this T-piece here, that hose there will just be disconnected. The kit comes with a block off. You do reuse the original intake snout or the inlet pipe, and obviously the original airflow meter. So on here it's got a spacer that comes with it, and then it comes with little spacers to install it all in. These are brackets that we'll mount it to the body. Nice little adapter there. And then this will bolt to your front, which I'll show you in a second.
It's very hard to get to this clip from here, but when you pop the airbox, you can flip it without pulling on any cables.
Get to it from underneath.
Yeah, and then just push one clip in.
The prongs.
Yep.
There we go.
And then the other side.
Off she comes.
And then off she comes.
Beautiful. So with this standard airflow meter, you've actually got to put a second O-ring that is supplied, and that sits right there, butt up against the airflow meter itself. And then you'll have these two little spacers here, which I'll just get a zoom in on for you. These two little spacers with longer supplied screws, and that will install onto the GruppeM intake arm. These will be your 3 mounting points for the airbox.
Leave these loose.
Leave those loose so you can get
these
them
up.
Yeah, so these tighten up with a 14mm spanner and a 10mm head.
Same with this one here.
Leave them loose. Once they're fixed in their spot, then we can tighten them up from there.
First we're gonna slide that bad boy in. Locate the fixed point first. In.
Bit of silicone spray, mate, bit of lube.
Yeah, because sometimes they're a little bit stubborn. These are a bit of a tighter fit. And then they'll go straight in. That's it.
So we're literally probably 5 minutes in. You're a bit overexposed.
Easy, mate.
Easy as. So now we said attach the rest. In the instructions it does say to remove the standard actuator pump there. What is it? There?
Yeah,
the removal of that
for the flap.
for the flap of the bottom of the airbox. So remove that, plug it back in and just tie it away, just so you don't have any engine light problems or check engine lights or anything like that. So I'll just give you that.
Yeah, 8mm.
8mm. So the actuator, they recommend to cable tie it out of the way. What we managed to do is actually bolt it to this bracket right here.
There's an existing hole.
Existing hole there, so we just use the existing 8mm bolt supplied, put a bigger washer and just mount it out of the way so it's not just, you know, cable tied dangling around. So just a quick little tip. And now all that's left is the snorkel part. And there we have it, fully installed in a matter of what, 15 minutes maybe?
Yep. You know what you got to do next, eh?
Yeah, we've got to rev it up.
No.
Go for a test drive.
This is going to come off. And there's someone we know that does really good
hydro dipping?
Yes.
Get it all matched?
Yep. I think so. What do you reckon?
I don't know, as long as the intake sounds good, that's all I care about. I know people have done lots of dyno testing and that, and it doesn't make much more power, right? The computer overrides it.
Yeah, but it's not always about the performance, it's about the sound.
That's just about the sound, mate.
You know what I mean?
A bit of engine bay bling too looks nice.
Yeah.
Start her up. Go again. How nice is this as well? It came with a handwritten letter from them, pretty much just saying thank you for choosing GruppeM. We appreciate servicing your RAM air system needs. Nice little touch.
Definitely hear more whistle. Definitely more whistle. Yeah. So what do I think after driving it for a week? I'm really happy with it. Install 10 out of 10, build quality 10 out of 10, it fits awesome. It would have been nice if it came with an intake arm, but no big deal, we can get that changed. In saying that, I think maybe they left it so it does have a bit of movement and it's not so rigid. Maybe, I don't know. I love the fact that it has the two ducts. May help a bit with the intake temps and whatnot. Power wise, did I feel a difference? It's hard to say. These cars are notorious for any add-ons you do without a tune, the computer just brings it back down, so it's hard to say. But I have felt that during the mid-range and sort of the top end doesn't die off so much. It could just be me, I don't know, but there is a few videos out there on YouTube of doing dynos back-to-back, testing with different intakes and whatnot, and the ECU just always overrides it at the end. Sound-wise, I'm really happy with it. It really, it just enhances what was already there. So the blow valve, the turbo whistle, the spooling and all that. So it really enhances that. It is more noticeable. But like I said earlier too, because I got the exhaust, that does sort of override the intake sound. I could imagine on a stock exhaust setup, this would probably really roar into life. And just engine bay bling. I know it's sometimes people might say it's silly, but these new cars are just full of plastic. They're nothing to look at. At least this brightens it up a bit, makes it look cool. If you're thinking about buying one, I'd say go ahead. The Venturi one's very similar pricing, similar-ish design, I guess you could say. But I can't go wrong with GruppeM. I've been, idolizing that brand since I was a P-plater in my Hondas, and to have a GruppeM Intake, you're doing well in life. So yeah, similar pricing. You do have the All-Type Fabrications one, which is a really good budget intake, and I've heard really good things about them, Australian made. So if you're looking on the lower end of price range, definitely hit those boys up. And yeah, overall, super happy. What's happening next in the GR, I'm not sure. I've got the remainder of the exhaust coming soon, so we'll do a video on that. Would love to do the roof wrap peel, expose that forged carbon and just get that clear coated so it stays the way it is. And yeah, just some track days and really enjoy it now, I guess. Haven't been on the track yet with the coilovers and the new tyres, so click on that. So if you've got any comments, any questions, thinking about buying it, fire away in the comments section. Again, I'm going to put a link down below on a great write-up I found up on GruppeM. Really, really interesting stuff. They've been in it for 30 odd years and their experience and knowledge is just awesome. So have a read of that. And yeah, any questions, fire away.
Yo, Mark 9, they really don't think we can keep doing this. They don't think we can keep making hits.